1950. USA beat England. British newspapers assume the scoreline was a typo. 1951. Cameroon beat Argentina with 9 men. 1952. Senegal beat France. The reigning world champions scored 0 goals and went home. 1953. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, the team that would go on to win the whole tournament. These are not accidents. These are a pattern. Football is the lowest scoring major sport on earth. The average World Cup match produces fewer than 3 goals. That means a single deflection, a goalkeeper masterclass, or one moment of individual brilliance can override everything: talent, budget, history, reputation. In a sport like basketball, the better team wins almost every time. Over 48 minutes with 100 possessions per side. Quality averages out. In football, the better team can dominate for 89 minutes and lose to 1 counterattack. The numbers confirm this. At club level, teams play each other dozens of times across a season and results average out. At the World Cup, a single bad afternoon can end a nation's entire campaign, and the World Cup format amplifies this further. With 48 teams now competing in 2026 and an expanded knockout stage, the structural opportunity for major upsets has never been higher. Look across every major World Cup upset, and 3 patterns keep appearing. Pattern 1. The defending champions. One of the World Cup's most fascinating patterns is how often reigning champions crash out early, a phenomenon some call the champion's curse. France, the 1998 winners, were beaten by debutant Senegal in their 2002 opener and went home without scoring a goal. Defending champions Germany were eliminated in the group stage in 2018, losing to South Korea. The team with the target on its back, carrying 4 years of expectation, keeps stumbling. Pattern 2. The underdog with nothing to lose. Every major upset features a team playing without the weight of expectation. Cameroon in 1990, Senegal in 2002. Morocco reaching the semi-finals in 2022. These teams play free, exactly the psychological state that the choking effect research tells us produces peak performance. Pattern 3. The tactical revolution. The tactical gap between international teams has narrowed. Nations that might have been outclassed on talent alone in the 1990s now have professional coaching setups, data analysis, and players competing in elite club leagues across Europe. Japan beating Germany and Spain at Qatar 2022 was not a fluke. It was the product of world-class preparation, targeting specific weaknesses in specific opponents. Other tournaments produce upsets. Only the World Cup produces them this reliably. Why? Fatigue, travel, heat, pressure, and unfamiliar opponents all compress 4 years of expectation into 90 minutes. Players who perform at the elite level week after week for their clubs suddenly face entirely new systems they've never seen on a pitch they've never played on. Watch the opening matches and the final group games closely. That's where the biggest upsets historically arrive. Opening games catch favorites undercooked. Final group games catch teams who only need a draw, playing cautiously, and getting punished for it. And the upsets build on each other across generations. Senegal's 2002 squad had grown up watching Cameroon's 1990 run and understood what was possible. Morocco's 2022 generation had absorbed decades of near misses by African nations and arrived in Qatar with something to prove. Upsets don't happen in isolation. They teach every future underdog that the hierarchy is breakable. So why do World Cup upsets happen every tournament? Because football's low-scoring nature makes any single game genuinely unpredictable. Because the format compresses everything into moments that talent alone cannot control. Every World Cup produces at least one major shock. The names of the giants vary. The script remains broadly the same. Someone at this tournament is about to be humbled. The only question is who.